everybody, it's me, Cassie Oberg in Selinsgrove, Pennsylvania. Before we get started, I just want to take a second to thank everybody so much. 2023, I did it. I dived in. I did a YouTube channel and started live streaming once a week. And it was really and honestly a big, scary goal for me. Getting on here and coming up with something every week is really scary for me. And I think that I have a very simple style. So I wasn't sure how many people would get excited about it because I like to keep it simple. But I've been building on Fast2Fab for most of my pages this year. And there's over 500 of you. So thank you so much for subscribing. And if you haven't, please feel free to do it because it does make me feel good whenever I see subscribers and then people commenting. And guys, it's been a fantastic year getting to do that and exploring something brand new. A lot of people think that there is not a whole lot that will scare me. Well, I'm here to tell you that this is scary for me. So I really do appreciate everybody that jumps on and comments as I'm doing it and enjoys my YouTube channel. So thank you. And I do stream this to my VIP group and my business page. So hi guys, thank you for being here. And please feel free to subscribe to the YouTube channel too, because it'll pop up there. Plus, it just feels good to know that there's people watching. So anyway, thank you. And if you haven't given StreamYard permission to use your name, go ahead and do that because I see that there's somebody from the UK here and I can probably guess who it is. But it's nice whenever I know who it is, so I know who's watching. So, okay, I am going to hop on over to my desktop and get this started. This is just a super fun border that we're going to do. It's a little bit complicated when you look at it. It looks like it's going to be tricky, but it's not once we get started. And so we're going to go ahead and do it. It's going to be the matching page. So remember, 2 weeks ago, we did this on the back to school page with using the adventure park. And then remember, I told you guys, look, I wanted to use the other side of the page, but I didn't love it. So what do you do when you don't love the other side of the page of Fast2Fab? You just cover it all up. And so then we love that page. Now we're going to do the accompanying page over here, and we're going to do it on another back to school Fast2Fab. So we're going to use this one. It has this up at the top, which is perfect for what I want to do because we're going to go to the sketch, and you don't always have to use the whole sketch. So if you look at this, it has this cute thing at the top, but I'm just going to do a border there instead. I'm just going to use this blue part and cover the rest up. And then down here, we're gonna do this zigzag border, which if you haven't ever done this before, you look at it and you're like, how do I get those angles? So we're gonna get those angles, and it's gonna be pretty simple. Okay, so I'm gonna start off by showing you what I'm gonna do up here at the top. So I'm not gonna crop these pictures at all. As we all know, 3 vertical pictures across the 12 by 12 page just gives us the exact width of the page, and we're just going to cover up the top so that all we have left is the blue. So easy peasy. I can scooch this one off to the side a little bit and bring this one over since that's the one we're going to be working with. I just wanted you to see what it is matching. It's also nice to remember that you don't have to make every page exactly like these are not going to match exactly. We're going to do this over here, and then I use something with fun angles over here because we had some fun angles over here, and it's just a fun thing to do. Okay, so now we need the base for our border over here, and that is going to just simply be this yellow, because see the solar yellow over there. So we're going to pull it across the page using this border, and it is 3 inches. So we're going to go like this. And that is just going to go down here at the bottom. On the sketch, they have it all the way to the bottom, and we are going to do that too. Super easy. And now we're going to make this fun zigzag part. And that's where it's going to get super cool. Okay, so the first thing that we need is a 12 by 2 inch piece that's going to actually get the border built on. I'm using this backing sheet from inside of our paper pack. And the reason that I'm using that is because it doesn't really show up. It's just there to build on. And it's thin, so it doesn't take up as much thickness in my album. And it is photo safe. So I'm just going to build right on that because it's just going to go down the center of here. So no big deal, right? And now I need to decide on my pieces to go with that. Now, as we all know, I love these project folders. They are amazing. And I just work from a collection and it keeps my life easy. I did pre-pick out what I want to use. So we're gonna pull these out. And I might decide to throw some of that in there, I'm not sure. And I also pulled out a piece of the red because we used red over here. And so that'll look really nice going across the page too. Okay, so now let's make these little zigzag pieces. So all we're gonna do is we're going to cut it at 2 inches. And we want whatever direction you want. Let's see, I need it to be 2 inches up and down. So, and 1.5 that way. So we want to make sure that whichever direction we want it to go has to be, oh guys, give me just a second. Let me remember this. So our pieces are going to be, this is what happens when I get on air. See, this is why it's scary for me, right? So we need it to be 1.5 this way. And if I get it wrong, I can go back and redo it because you guys aren't doing it with me. So what am I worried about, right? So 1.5 this way and 2 inches this way. If I remember that. What's the big deal, Cassie? Okay, yep, I got it right. Woohoo! Okay, so 2 inches this way, 1.5 that way. Sometimes when my brain starts going, I second guess myself. And I guess probably most people do that, right? So I'm just making a bunch of these because I'm going to put them across. And I don't know exactly where yet. So put those off to the side. And now I'm going to intersperse into it some of this. So we're going to do 1.5. I should have started with this piece. That would have made my life easier because it really doesn't matter for this one. So 1.5 by 2. Too funny. Hi, Kelly and Kelly are here. Thank you for joining in. It makes it not quite so lonely. See, I am a big in-person girl and I feed off the energy in the room. So sometimes it's hard for me whenever I am on the live doing it because there's nobody to feed off of. Okay, I think I'm going to put this is going to go over here up against the edge. And then I really like this cute little heart. So I'm going to put this piece. See, sometimes I pick my little pieces of paper based on what aspects on it I like, right? Now I'm going to do this one. And I'm going to make every other one be this because I really like it. Okay, I like this one too. It has a camera. All of these pieces are cute. Okay, then we're going to go back to the other side of this. How do I decide which one not to use? Oh, well. They're all cute. I think this is the cutest food paper I have ever seen. I really love what Creative Memories has been coming out with. It really brings me joy. Okay, we're going to flip and use this. Okay, don't laugh at me. I like that heart. Okay, so now we're going to go back to this blue. And now we're going to come back and we're going to end with this. Okay. There we go. Lots of food pieces on here. And I am going to go ahead and I'm going to tape it right down the center of here. So if we put it down where it's the 3-inch, and this is 2 inches, then it needs to be 1/2 inch from the top and 1/2 inch from the bottom, and it will be centered down. And I know what you're probably thinking, right? You're probably thinking, where did the zigzags go, Cassie? You forgot to do the zigzags. Don't worry, we're getting there. Okay, get this centered. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and use this red to do the zigzags. And it's just going to come in and be fun. So we need them to be 5/8 of an inch. So 1/2 inch, as we know, is right here. And then 5/8 is 2 little ticks past that. we're going to come right over to the 5/8 and cut this little tiny piece. And then we're going to cut it into 3-inch pieces. You know what, guys? I didn't do my golden rule. I didn't measure the top and the bottom, and look what I did. It's a little bit thinner at the top than the bottom because I didn't measure all the way up and down. So there's a reason I say that every time. You think it's to remind you guys? It's to remind me. Okay, so top and bottom at 5/8 of an inch. And that way it will be straight. Good job. Okay. Then we're going to flip it and we're going to do it 3 inches. So these are just 3 inches by 5/8 of an inch. And now I'm going to do that again. And this time I'm going to remember to measure it. 5/8 at the top, 5/8 at the bottom, and that'll keep it straight. Okay, and then we're going to come across and we're going to do 3 inches again. 1, 2. Okay, so now we have some of these. I might need some more, but we'll come back and make those later if we do. Okay, now you're going to just take each piece and you're going to fold it into half. Into half. Okay, and you're going to fold each in half, and then you're just going to cut from the top of this little corner. It's going to go right here on the cut line, in case you need to see that. And then the bottom little corner is going to go on the cut line. And you want to hold this still. So I go like this. And that helps hold it still so that I can cut it. The other thing that you can do, if you're having trouble holding it still, is you can fold it in half. And you want to cut it from here to here. And if you feel like you can do a straight line, this might give you sharper tips. So you can just cut straight up like that. And see, it gives me a little bit sharper tips because I can make sure it's on the cut line. I'm going to stick with my trimmer because I want to. But I wanted to show you another way to do it in case you were having trouble getting it to stay on here. It's always nice to have another way to do something. The other thing that you guys can do if you want to is put a little bit of repositionable tape. I'll show you that method too. Take a little bit of repositionable tape and stick it right there on your trimmer and just use that spot, and that'll help hold it into place too. So lots of fun little tips on how to get things to stay. And then you're just going to have to remember to take a little alcohol pad and wipe that off later because you don't want to have sticky stuff on your trimmer forever. But see how it sticks a little, and that helps. So multiple little fun ways to help with that. Okay, there's my sticky right there. Okay, might as well use it now that I put it down. I hope everybody is having a wonderful holiday season. I normally do my live on Tuesdays and then upload it to YouTube on Wednesdays. But yesterday, I got busy with family things. So I'm here today. Important to get those family things in whenever they can happen, right? Okay. Almost there. I notice I'm just checking for where that sticky is each time. And I still use my microtip scissors to hold it down. I could use my, I guess I could also use my multi-purpose tool. I just feel like it, I don't know, it holds better the other way. I don't know. Everybody finds what works for them. There's no one way to do anything, right? It's scrapbooking. Multiple ways to do everything. Okay, and then we're just going to take these. And now we're just going to tape them down. And this is the magic. This is what's going to make it super simple. So we're just going to take these and we're going to tape them right down on here like this across the bottom. And it takes it from being, oh my goodness, how on earth are we ever going to do that? To, oh my goodness, that was so easy. And you're going to take each of your points and they're going to kind of go, on these dividers. So they go tip to tip down here. And then the point is going to go right there on each one. So simple. And then we're going to take these and we're going to start the opposite way at the top. So we need these half ones. Take one of these ones that you cut off to make the point. Or you could cut one in half if you really want to, but this is the easy way to do it. And you're just going to do the same thing up top. Points are going to go in between on the opposite one. And it's going to make it look like you cut your paper into these cute little zigzags, which would have been really a pain in the butt to figure out all those angles and do. But super simple when you do it this way. So let's see. It's going like that. Okay. Just making sure I get the tape on the right side of the paper. I don't think I did anyway. Oh, yeah, I did. Okay. Nope. Let's go this way. There we go. Good job. Yes, I did just cheer myself on there. You did hear that right. Okay. There we go. So now, if we want to, this one has these cute little caps right here. And so I come back over to my folder and I can pull out my stickers, and we've got the border lengths here. And I think that these film strips would go really cute. So poke out these. Or I could cut a strip of paper and go there. So many different things I could do. I think I'm going to do this. Ooh, maybe I'm going to do that top and bottom. I wasn't going to, but now I am. I like that idea. So these could go up here. And then I'm actually going to use them both. And this one can go down here. Oh, that brings me joy. I'm doing that. Okay. Okay, and now we have this super fun border. I have a spot that I can write right here. And there we go. So I hope that was fun. I hope you have a fabulous Christmas. Again, guys, thank you so much for being here and for watching. And please feel free to share me, whether you're an advisor or a customer, share it out there and let people learn stuff. So thanks, everybody. Have a great day.